Love Charlotte, where it began was I wanted to create something, one, for myself, something that, you're proud, in your case, proud to wear. I'm proud to attend, to read, to follow. Like, that is, I think, what a lot of people, I wish more people would do, is create for yourself.
Right.
So I created We Love Charlotte based around this need of, I want to meet more people. I want to meet people, but not in the networking sense, the hand a business card, let's be friends. Like, no, I don't, let's have a conversation and then let's decide to exchange. I wanted to get away from that and create something that was built on, this idea that I had for myself.
Right.
When I started this back in November, I kind of had the idea, and from there, idea, concept, execution was like a week. Like, I put the website up, had my first speaker lined up, and basically had the form open, like, come hang out with us, meet awesome people, let's see what happens. Right. Noda Brewing was amazing and offered to sponsor, like right out the gate. They're like, this sounds really awesome, like, we're in.
Okay.
We'd love to support it. Turns out we booked up 60 people quickly, and I thought 60 was going to be a lot.
Yeah.
So we ran that first event, realized there's a lot more space in the room, opened the second one, let 80 in. Turns out there's more space. Third one, a little bit more. Now month 6, we put about 105 people in the room, and we probably had about 180 people, like, between the RSVPs and waiting list. Right. Say, like, yeah, we want to come. So the growth is mind-blowing. When I think about the newsletter subscription is, well over 500 now. People get that email every week. And when I do the RSVP, the announcement of the speaker, like Sherelle's announcement was, who's my July speaker, was something like 79% open rate. Like, just, hey, next speaker, that. And pretty much every click is an RSVP. It's pretty solid. It's kind of made me rethink, like, marketing, because I've tried to basically unmarket We Love Charlotte. Like, I don't want to. I do marketing all day, so I wanted to see what this could grow, how it could grow organically, and it turns out people have been just, and you'll see this too with 704. If it won't grow it will grow because of your efforts, but it'll really grow the day people start promoting it.
Right.
The, random person walking through the park, that goes like, where'd you get that shirt?
Right.
And that person's like, oh, 704 shop. And, like, boom, that's it. And then you build these advocates, and, like, I say it at every event, like, the Wheel of Charlotte is nothing without everybody being so willing to support it and tell people. Like, I cried twice at the last event. I'm the worst. Because, like, it's mind-blowing. I started it and never thought it would be where it is.
Right.
To have 3,000 Instagram followers, and really that's not because of me, that's because I put people like you on it. Right. People like all of them. They're Amy Readers, the Emily Breeze, back to the beginning when, like, Camp Luck, and Ted Williams was the first person to take it over. And
was he the first?
Yeah, he was. Ted was terrible.
He got his hair in the morning.
And they called the cow painting picture. I mean, art.
It was awesomely awkward.
Appropriately Ted. With We Love Charlotte, the organic growth came because people were kind of hungry for real human interaction. Like, there's plenty of events to go to. You can go meet people, but I think the bar always felt so high, whether that's, like, I know if I charge $1 for We Love Charlotte, that significantly lower attendance rate.
Oh, sure.
I would bet money on it.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't charge. I never want to give anybody an excuse to go, I shouldn't go to this.
Right.
Like, do you want to meet people? Are you open to meeting new people? Yes. well then come. Like that's it. There's nothing else. Just show up. And that was important to me when I just designed it. You know, when I was figuring out what it would be, was I hate excuses.
Yeah.
It's so easy to, you know, oh, I got a baby and I have a baby. Oh, it's late at night. Oh, it's this. Like, it is a 5:30 to 6:30 event. It is the shortest event you can attend in Charlotte. I'm pretty sure, for free, and it's right after work. It kind of gets done before the dinner hour. I'm trying to figure out. That's the hardest thing. Like, and you guys will go through that too. Like, I'll be excited to talk to you in 6 months because like at some point you're gonna grow because you're going from nothing,
right?
Essentially. So you'll see growth. Growth is easy, but at what point do you start going like this, and then you have the conversation of like, how do we continue to drive the hockey stick? You know, I want to keep doing this, and how do you engage new communities? Because at some point, and I'm guilty of this, you get tunnel vision. You know, you start same as agenda or as, you know, like, are they engaging the same people every day? Like, do you see them on Twitter communicating with people? And Charlotte Agenda as a brand does a pretty good job, and same with Charlotte 5. But how do I engage the person that doesn't favorite or retweet or ever that doesn't have a Twitter account?
Right.
And that is an answer I don't have. And I think the Have You Mets, so we've been doing the weekly introductions where we do short form, quick, here's 5 questions that kind of make you give kind of more relatable answers outside of like, what do you do? Because I kind of hate that question. What do you do is, I do marketing. End of conversation. Whereas like talk about passion and people and frustrations and perfect days and, you know, I could ask you, like right now, if I ask both of you, what do? You both do 704 shop. It's kind of, that's it.
Yeah. Whereas
like if I ask him, Jerry, what he's frustrated about, it's going to be very different than what you're frustrated about or what you're passionate about, or what is your favorite place in Charlotte? Like if you had 2 hours to take somebody around Charlotte, where do you take them? You have 2 hours. And you get these crazy little answers. A lot of people revert to like food. Other people revert to like walks through Romare Bearden. And looking at Uptown, like be able to see the skyline. So that's kind of stuff that makes, when I read it back, I go, oh, like that's neat. And makes me feel a little bit closer to these people, to the people I'm interested in. The people that I don't know like super personally, these are little greater insights into them. I think it's the right way to start a conversation. And people really like it. You know, I launch one every Monday and Wednesday. We usually, by the end of the week, they all get read between like 5 and 1,000 times. You know, 500 to 1,000 visits for each one, which is for a first week like cool. And you always see them like over time. People like to read back through the old ones, or someone gets introduced to We Love Charlotte and does like a binge read. Yeah. I love that. It's becoming this like little like resource hub of like all these awesome people and what they are and who they are, and that's what I want We Love Charlotte to be. I want people I want to start conversations, and I want everyone to be open to that conversation. I think it's by human nature, like we tend to, like, we stay in our crowd, we get a little cliquey, we stay in our comfort zone. Friends are our comfort zone, but for me, I've found like I get like juiced up. Like there's a lot of people I'm sure that you'll kind of sit with and have conversations with, and by the end they're kind of like exhausted. Like I'm like getting all like hyped up. Like I'm going up right now. Whereas a lot of people kind of come down because this is fun. This is it for me, and I want more people to do this and be open to it. And if We Love Charlotte can be just the simple platform for that, I'm pretty okay with that. I'm more than okay. I think it would be awesome. Yeah, so I'm Garrett Tichy of We Love Charlotte. You can check us out, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, the website, everything's WeLoveCLT. So We Love Charlotte, is We Love CLT everywhere, if that's not confusing enough. Or maybe it's not confusing at all.